T to the motherfucking K. The TK Kirkland show. Yeah. Wait. Hey, don't let them play you. I'm trying to save you. If somebody use your time, make sure they pay you. Pay attention, really listen, I hope you understand. Execute your vision, go and get it, be a man. Save your money, motherfucker, for another day. We got the book and the album on the fucking way. This generation is full of hate. Always worrying what the next man make. They never want to see the next man make it. 2018, let's have a gangster conversation. Like how to treat a woman, take care of your kids. Gotta take responsibility for what you did. I do it to inspire, take your mind a little higher. Like her name on the degree, not her name on the flyer. Yeah, boss move. We just doing what a boss do. We own now and we off you. It's true. The TK Kirkland show.
Tell me what's going on. Tell me what the same thing you told me in your DM. In my DM.
All right. My baby mother, my daughter's turning 5.
Right.
And like next week, her birthday's next week. Man, my baby mother, for some strange reason, she don't want to let me meet her boyfriend.
Okay.
They've been dating for, I want to say 4 years. Like she cheated on me with him.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm.
I respected it. I moved on with my life, and I went on.
Right.
It was in my daughter's life. You know, I never let anything that she did towards me fuck up my daughter's life. I still was in my daughter's life.
Okay.
So every year around this same time, she gets in an argument with me or she starts something so I can't come to my daughter's birthday. You know, at first, she's ready to tell me, oh, you got a warrant. Then I come up here, you got a warrant, you want to jail, come up here. So I wouldn't come.
Right.
But this past year, I was in the streets a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But this past year, I got a city job.
Right.
Now, when I got the city job, I knew I didn't have one.
Wow.
Right? That's crazy. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
That's how I found out. And I went and got the city job. So now it's like, you can't say that to me. And it's not true. So I'm like,
right.
So my daughter's birthday's next week. I'm going to tell you what I did. Tell me if I was wrong.
Okay.
I've been asking for this man. Every time I ask, oh, we're not together. He's crazy. He's all over my body. All this other shit than what I'm asking. So when she told me that, the next time I seen her, because we don't really see each other like that.
Right.
The next time I seen her, my daughter was in the hospital. And she had like a what is that shit called? She had pneumonia.
Uh-huh.
She had pneumonia, so me and her was in the hospital. So at the hospital, I asked her again. So my daughter comes. I get my daughter every weekend.
Right.
My daughter always comes back and tells me about this guy. Right. So this last time my daughter was sick, she had pneumonia. Me and her was in the hospital, so me and her stayed in the hospital for a night with her. And I asked her, I said, yo, you know, if there's another man in your life, you know, like which I know already, I'm cool with that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We're not together no more, but I think as a father that do what I do, because I'm a hell of a father, I think I should meet this man that's in my daughter's life.
I agree.
When it comes to school clothes, whatever she asks me for, I feel like I'm one of the best baby fathers. Because even though she did that, what she did to me, whatever she asked me for, I get it. When my daughter needs sneakers, clothes, whatever it is.
Right, I understand.
I bring her down here. I'm gonna give her to my mother. And my mother bring her here and come pick her up, and she's gonna be lit for a picture day.
Right.
I don't give her no other issues. So we in the hospital, and I asked her, like, is this man in my daughter's life? No, he's not. All this extra, he's not. So I was going to leave that night to come back home because I was in the hospital with her for 2 days.
Right.
I was going to leave and come back. But something told me, like, nah, nigga, stay. Something in my gut told me to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed. I never met this man. First of all, the man that she's dealing with, I spoke to him one time, when I spoke to him, this was like 4 years ago when she was cheating. I didn't even know. I was just looking for her one day. And I called a number back that she called me from.
Right.
And this man picked up the phone, and I asked him, like, yeah, I'm looking for my baby mother. She called me from this number. She supposed to be my daughter today. I'm looking for her. Nah, I don't know who that is. I'm like, you sure? He's like, nah, I don't know who that is. I'm asking people's names. And he's like, nah, I don't know who that is. Come to find out, this is the man. But before me and this man had an issue, I used to beef with his brother about my baby mother.
Okay.
Like, she a little hoe. She fucked her brother. She fucked his brother. Now she dating him.
Whoa.
Yeah, a little dirty. She's dirty. She's dirty.
Yeah,
That's
dirty.
That's why I don't fuck with her. She's dirty.
Right.
She's the type of female, like, when she got pregnant, my mother took her in because her mother kicked her out.
Right.
Now, my mother's black. She's Dominican and Puerto Rican. My mother's black.
Okay.
You know black mothers don't do that shit, shacking up.
Mm-hmm.
You know black mothers don't do that, but she did it off the short for me because I was like, yo, Ma, I want to make sure my daughter's healthy because her mother, that whole side of the family is dysfunctional. The whole family is dysfunctional.
Okay.
She kicked out for Christmas. The police brought her to my door, and she stayed with us. My daughter was born in the end of May.
Right.
So it's like that's like I don't know what to do. So like I'm going. I know I'm going from place to place, but this past Mother's Day,
I'm with you.
This past Mother's Day, I hit him up on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say nothing disrespectful. I did not say anything TK disrespectful. I sent him my number, and that's it. Because he know who I am.
Right.
So I sent him my number. I'm like, you know what? Because, you know, everybody's not a real man. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to send my number, and hopefully he reach out to me. I didn't say nothing disrespectful, none of that. He wrote me back. He's like, yo, what up? Like, this is the exact words, TK. Nigga said, yo, what up? Like, and then he wrote again and was like, do you know me to be hitting me up? Like, that's what his response to me was.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I hit him back. And I said, listen, I'm trying to meet the person that's in my daughter's life. You got my number, call me.
Right.
Never got a phone call. So my daughter comes. I get my daughter every weekend, no matter what. If she get out of school on Thursday, I'll get her Thursday, keep her Thursday, Friday, and then I bring her back Monday. Like vice versa. If I get her Friday and she don't got school Tuesday, Wednesday, or whatever, I keep her. So my daughter is real close to my mother. Like my daughter tells my mother more stuff than she tells me.
Okay.
Like my mother used to be a social worker, so she know how to talk to kids.
Okay.
To get stuff out of them. So she tells my mother a lot of stuff. She told my mother about how she's seen him beat her up.
Wow.
Like really fuck her up to the point. I mean, one time I was talking to my daughter. My daughter's like, yeah, mommy's dead. So I'm like, what are you talking about, mommy's dead? Coming to find out, he knocked her out in front of my daughter.
Right.
Right? So I'm put in the hard places. I'm like, you know what? I know it's not right to put hands on a female and shit. Mm-hmm. That's not my female. You feel me? All I ask is you don't put your hands on my child.
Right.
And we cool. She's an asshole. And I know how she gets down. You could tell. But, like, you could tell with him, like, it's his ego. It's his ego that's fucking with him. Because I never came out. I never said nothing crazy to this guy. He been in my door like for 3-4 years. I'm cool with that. Mm-hmm. I have no problem with that. That's who you want to be with, and that's who you want to have around this child. I'm good with that. But when I get mine, it better not be no problem. Because, you know, as soon as I get my little girlfriend and she's around my daughter, my baby mother going to get mad.
Well, here's the thing. And sorry to cut you off. How do you feel about getting custody of your daughter?
You know what? I want to. My mother's telling me it's not the right time yet. My mother's telling me to get my shit together because shit on that side is about to blow up. And when it does, you're going to get your daughter. Because my baby mother's like, they dysfunctional. They dysfunctional. Like, ain't no other way to put it. They dysfunctional.
Or can you talk to your mom and ask her to adopt her?
I mean, I could, but we wouldn't. I could, but I wouldn't want to put that stress on my mother. If I was to get my daughter full custody, I would want it to be with me.
See, because here's
my mother.
The reason I'm asking you that question, you're on a thin line between love and hate, brother.
You think
this
so?
guy could turn around. This guy could turn around and kill your baby mama and kill your
That,
daughter.
you know what's crazy? I'd be telling her that shit. I'd be telling her, you see the news and shit.
Right.
See what's going on in the world. Don't have my daughter around him. Don't leave my daughter around him. If that man is not man enough.
Is he paying the bills up there or something? They live together?
I think he lived with his mother. My baby mother lived with my baby mother lived with him and his mother, but she got her own spot with her mother. But she don't want to live with her mother because they dysfunctional. But
okay, so she's living with him. How old is this guy?
I don't know. I think I'm 24. She's 25, so he got to be around that age.
And what does he do for a living?
Niggas stay in and out of jail. I don't know. I just know little pieces of it. What my daughter tells me, like my daughter seen him get arrested and all that shit. Like she didn't. A lot of shit that she's have seen has been on that side, and it hasn't been good.
Yeah, that's not good, but it's dangerous, man. You got your daughter.
Like, I'm trying to tell my baby mother, and she not hearing it. Me personally, I feel like niggas got my baby mother on coke or some shit. That's what I feel. Cause my baby mother, she's weak-minded as a female.
Right.
She's weak-minded as a female, and she the type like when my baby was 1 and 2 years old when we were still together. She was don't have no stains on it, on the clothes. Make sure she's good. She used to be on it. Now, when I get my daughter, she be like a little ragamuffin. Like she be looking crazy, hair all fucked up, sneakers messed up, like all that. And it's like you're sitting here. And you really trying to like downplay me as a father. And she's only doing that because she know I changed my life, and I don't want to step back into that life.
Mm-hmm.
She knows that, and she knows that because she know I'm far from stupid. She knows that, and it's like you doing this for what? Like I have no problem with you being with somebody, but at the end of the day, give me that respect of let me meet this man. So on yesterday was Monday. But yesterday. She calls my mother. It starts with my mother.
Mm-hmm.
She calls her. She tells my mother, "Oh, my daughter told me that you were asking questions about this guy, pressing her about this guy. Don't press her about this guy. All this crazy shit."
Right.
Then she calls me, and she goes off on me, telling me, "Oh, why you worried about this guy so much? And why you told why did you tell her to ask to tell him? No, my daughter told him that you should meet my father. So she's mad and shit. So she's trying to go off on me, and I'm like, I didn't say nothing to her about that. Number one, but my daughter did say it to me. She did. I'm not gonna lie. She did say it to me. She said, "Daddy, would you like me to tell him for y'all to meet?" And I said, "No, you a kid saying a child's place. Don't do that."
Right.
But she went along and did it anyway.
What I'm hearing from you is that you are a man that really got his head together and you polite. But then there's the other side of the world.
Yeah, like
the other side of the world. Let me finish, man. Let me finish. You cut me off. You know, the other side of the world is men and women out here who don't respect that, don't give a fuck about that. They're not trying to be a gentleman or a man. And that's what you have gotten yourself into. You fucked the wrong bitch, and you stuck with this hoe for years, yo.
Yeah.
Stuck with her.
Definitely right.
So you're dealing with a man who doesn't have the same type of upbringing or the same type of DNA.
Nah, I think he was adopted or something. I don't know a lot about him.
Mm-hmm.
I know key stuff. I don't know a lot, but I know key stuff.
No, when I'm saying that he doesn't have the same thought process as you about, I need to meet a real nigga. He'll meet the kid. He'll meet the daddy.
You know what's crazy though? Because it's like anybody else. First of all, I sent you my number. That's my personal line. Like I sent you my number. So if there was a problem or something, you could have called me. And whatever, we could have handled it. But yesterday, she calls my mother, and she's like, yeah, y'all pressed my daughter into telling about this guy. My mother's like, first of all, she was like, she didn't say that. Her and my mother had a conversation, and my daughter just went back. And my daughter bold, and she don't know. Like, in my daughter's head, she thinks it's about her. Like, she feels like it's like a tug of war. But I tell my daughter all the time, if that's the man, if you love that man, and I don't have no problem with that. Back then, I'm still your father.
Right. That's right.
I don't have no problem with that. I grew up in a house where my mother was married to another man that wasn't my father. Nah, I ain't like him. You know, he wasn't the worst person in the world, but he taught me a lot of lessons that my father didn't teach me.
Right.
I will always respect him for that. But with them, it's like, it's crazy. So she calls me, and she's like, yeah, your mother messed it up, because she weak-minded, and like, she be trying to start shit. She does this every year around the same time. She does this every year when it's her birthday coming up, because she's a bum and she don't be having money to do for her birthday. So she tries to start an argument with me and empower this man over her father to make him get stuff for her birthday, but they don't do nothing. Okay. Last year, like, me and her really, we was on bad terms, but after a while, I was like, you know what? I still want my daughter to have that in her mind, that even though my father and my mother wasn't together, they still did stuff as a family. Right. That's what so we did family time and shit. We did that last year. We did it from April. No, we did it from like February to May. And she started acting funny. Me and her were supposed to take my daughter to Sesame Place, PA. And I guess she didn't have the money or something. I don't know. I guess she had the money or something. So she flipped on me and was like, "Oh, we're not going to Sesame Place. Well, you're not, because the guy I'm with now, I don't have to pay half." Like, and I told her the realest shit that I could say, and I said, "Listen, that's what you want to do. Knock yourself out, but just make sure my daughter has a good time." That's it. At the end of the day, it's her birthday. I understand it. Make sure my daughter have a good time, and that bothers her. That shit bothers her that she be doing spiteful, evil shit to me. Right. And I still get over it. That shit bothers her. That shit bothers her. Like, that shit gets, like, that shit makes her blood boil. And it's like, you know what? At the end of the day, I know I'm right. Right. I know I'm right. If I was wrong, I told my mother, because he want to fight now. Right? Because of yesterday. Who want to fight? The boyfriend. The boyfriend want to fight because yesterday they called. So she called me and was like, "Oh, I pressed my daughter and all this." The same she said to my mother. She said to me, my mother told her that they had a conversation. I had nothing to do with it. So she calls me going north. She told my mother, "Oh, he hit him on Instagram and shit." And my mother's like, "Listen, that's them. If you don't want to be in the middle of that, you should have let him meet him, because he's been asking to meet him." Right. She never did it. But yesterday, we on the phone, so she trying to black and trying to go off of me about this man. First of all, last time I checked, when I asked you about this man, you told me he was obsessed with you, he all over your body, you do some for shit. That's the last time when I asked about him. Now, she had what all over her body? He all over her body. That's what she said. He all over my body, but you look like a piece of shit. Like, when we was in high school, she was a bad motherfucker, boy. But now, a lot of women like that when they leave high school, because their mama's not taking care of them no more. She look crazy now. So she's like, "Oh," like, she's trying to make a problem. So I'm like, "Listen, first of all, because you calling me out the blue, it's like 12 o'clock. I just got up. I guess my day off. Right. Leave me the fuck alone." Like, so I told her, like, "You're a bum and he's pussy," because I hit him up. So he's in the background. First, she called me, and she put me on speakerphone. Right? Now, when she did that, she's so stupid that when she did that, she let me know that she's scared of him. Right. When she did that. Right? Because at the end of the day, I would have respected it more if you did feel like we pressed my daughter, if you would have, when you came and got her next Sunday, or when you dropped her on Friday, you would have said it to me. You had that conversation in front of that man that you told me something totally different. Now you switching up the story, talking about, "Oh, he's been in your daughter's life. He buys her shit too." No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't. Like, and it's like, you doing this for what? See, my mother tells me she's doing that because she still, like, she realized what she lost in a man. That's why she's doing that. And that shit fucking with her. And she's a child when it comes to your daughter. And she's still a kid too. Your baby mama is still a kid. She's young-minded. And he's young-minded. See, I'm 24, but anybody that ever met me or anybody ever came encounter with me, they always say the same thing. Like, you remind me of an old soul. Because I don't act like the average 24-year-old. I'm not out here bugging, shooting and shit. Like, that shit is worthless. Do that shit to get clout and be gangster, then you're in jail while somebody else fucking your bitch. That's all that leads to. Like that's what that leads to. People don't realize that in this generation that we in, like, it's more. You gotta have more than you be able to fight and all that. Like, people don't realize that. They think it's like, oh yeah, I want to be gangster and all this. They're gonna make a documentary about me in 20 years. No, because the people that they made documentaries about today, about 20 years ago, they didn't know. They was just doing them. They was just doing them. And people caught on to it. Like Rich Porter and Al Porter. People just caught on to it. This shit is crazy, but he on the phone, and I'm like, yeah, you're a bum, he's pussy. So he gets on the phone. This is the first time he responded to me from me hitting him up with my number.
Right.
And he's like, oh, I'm going to fuck you up. He on the phone. Look, this the funny shit, because you're not even man enough to grab the phone from your girl and tell me that you in the background screaming.
Right,
I'm gonna fuck you up. And at the end of the day, no matter what you say, I sent you my number. I sent you my number.
Call me directly, right.
You could have called me directly. How you wait to respond to me when me and my baby mother told my son that it has something to do with you, but you the cause of it. And my mother said it because my daughter comes back and tells her, like, oh, he plays mad rough with me. My daughter was like, she told me one time he hit her with a belt. Right?
What?
I asked her why. Look, like, yeah. So I'm like, what? And she's like, no, I'm just playing. But you know how kids, like, when they small, they not saying the whole truth, but some part of it is the truth. Like, they ain't just make that shit up. Like, they ain't just make it up. And I know she did. Like, my daughter got a big imagination, but she ain't just make that shit up. My daughter know what Hennessy is. My daughter's 4 years old. My daughter know what Hennessy is. My daughter know what weed is. All types of shit. Twerking. My mother had on the train the other day. She know
how to twerk and weed is. I'm not twerking and all that. She need to know.
That's crazy.
She need to know her motherfucking multiplications, nigga.
She know how to she's 4. Like, she ain't the best reader, but she getting there. But she know math, numbers, colors. Like, she's good. She's real advanced. She's real advanced, but it's like.
That's the shit I want to hear. I don't care about weed and all that. Let me finish. You talking when I'm talking. I said I don't want to hear she know about what Hennessy is and weed. Them the things we don't want her to know. We want her to know about have faith in God, know how to run if that nigga starts shooting. Does she know your cell phone number? And does she know she know my mother number, and my mother put her number in her bag, right? Right.
My daughter told me that her mother ripped it up. You ain't calling. She said you ain't calling nobody. And she's like this bitch is crazy.
So what you got to do? So here's what I'm saying. Here's the advice of a lifetime. You gotta pray 100,000 times a day that this man either dies or go to prison. You gotta pray that your daughter's mom. We want to wish her well because she is the mother of your child. And we hope that she grows out of this and becomes a great woman one day.
You know what? I feel like
I ain't done. You better stop.
All right.
Crack in your motherfucking head. You better stop. So we wanna make sure that your daughter's mom. She will. If you keep giving her positive information, she's 20-something years old. It may take 30 years, my nigga. But you want to look for the best. Yo, let me tell you about people in their 20s. I've seen it. I've seen people in their 20s fall off. I've seen people in their 20s die. I've seen people go rough times their whole life, and then, bam, they want it so bad they get back on track and they become a great citizen and really do great things, yo.
Yeah,
your girl. Yeah, your girl is just going through. She young. Yeah, she fucked his brother, and she fucked him. Does he know that?
Yeah, him and the brother. So me and the brother was beefing, and even though I ain't like the brother, I respected his shit because that nigga. When I said I wanted to fight, or we did what we had to do, and niggas left it there. So like I respect him more than I do the brother, but it's like he got a kid himself. Like, he got a son. So it's like you, like, she told me, like, this is what she said. I don't know if it's true. That was what she told me. She was like, that he don't take care of his son. So it's like, what's so special with my daughter that, like, you trying to stay around?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's so special about her? Like, if you really trying to stay around, like, and it's like my baby mother's not seeing it. Everybody on my baby mother's side of the family, her grandmother, her mother, tells her, don't leave him alone with her. Don't leave him alone with her.
Right.
Like, and she leaves her alone with the nigga.
Yeah, that's scary. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Crazy. My daughter be telling me the shit he says to her. That's the problem. Like, he tells, like,
you gotta go get your kid, my nigga.
I know, but it's like, if I know I could do it, but I think the process is gonna take too long.
I know your hands is. Listen to me, fam. You know how these young niggas are today, and if he talking crazy to her, you don't know if he molested her. You don't know if he'll try to kill her. Like, I couldn't live with that kind of pressure.
Yeah, but it's like, you know what? It's like, I want to meet you, and it's like you
He might be afraid. Like, he might think that she told you something already.
Cause you know what's crazy? My daughter said, yeah, he's nervous. He's a little shy to meet you, and shit. My baby mother's in it. My baby mother's making it seem like, oh, she loves him too, and she feels like she can't say that she loves him to you. And I'm telling her, I don't have a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with that. That's not my issue.
Now, I'll let you talk for a minute. I want you to shut the fuck up till I'm done.
I got you.
Okay? Don't say nothing until I say I'm done.
All right.
Okay. So what I'm hearing, you got to really put your foot down and go get your kid. Second, from what I feel, we don't know this. He could be shy, but at the same time, and this is going. We talk about shy niggas, it's just funny as hell. At the same time, the nigga could have done something to her, and he afraid to meet you, right? But to the fans listening, females and men, this is the reason why I want y'all to stop fucking at a young age and not being on birth control and sabotaging your lives, because you end up in crazy-ass motherfucker situations like this. But you shouldn't have to be going through this shit at 24, yo.
Yeah, you know what? It's like, I'm a good father, too. Like, I'm a hell of a father.
I know,
so
but
like,
you should be coming back from a nice trip. This is more Day weekend. You should have been coming back from a nice trip, Aruba or something. I had a good time.
I don't got no Aruba money. I don't got no Aruba money.
Well, that's why you got to save. Like, you should have started saving that motherfucker 17. You started saving that 17, you would have had money to go to Aruba today.
Yeah, you right. This
weekend. And that's what I'm saying. I want guys, I want y'all to have fun, fucking have a good time, but wear a condom or get a vasectomy and don't have no motherfucking kids. You can nut all the fuck you want and never have no babies. Shit. That's what we need. We need to start telling niggas to get a vasectomy because you're fucking up your lives, man. Like, this is driving me fucking insane. And this ain't even my daughter. And I'm really nervous for her.
It's like, 'cause you don't know what can happen, and it's like, in the same token, she has friends, she has close friends, and it's like none of your friends are telling saying nothing about this to you. Like, it's like you.
Yeah, it's not about friends. Fuck all that out. It's about you. You called me and hit me up on my DM, and I saw the stress in your message, and I'm hearing you, and I'm giving you. You gotta find a way to get your baby, and just beg her. Just say, please, can she stay with me? I don't think she'll mind. Ask her. Say, is it okay if she stays with me for a while? I think
nah, she's not.
Way? No.
Nah. She the type, because she knows a lot of stuff that she does don't bother me. But when it comes to my daughter, she know I'm real sensitive about that. So her thing is, her go thing is, oh, you're not getting your daughter. You're not seeing your daughter no more. None of that. Like. That's what she does. Like, she's like, yeah, and then it's like you sit there and say that to me, but when she needs something, you call me and ask me for this shit. Like she got mad because I don't send no clothes back. I'm not sending no clothes back. I told her,
Smart.
first of all, I wear name brand, I wear Jordans, Nikes, and all that shit. So I'm not gonna have my daughter looking crazy. She gonna wear the same shit I'm wearing because I got it on.
Right.
I bought her a pair of Jordans for $125, right?
Right.
Them shits look crazy. It's been like a week. Now I know my daughter, she a kid, but she kicking boulders. The fuck she doing? Like, come on, that shit is crazy. And then it's like you sit there like this shit is not cheap. She don't buy nothing. She don't buy nothing. Okay, from September, because my daughter started pre-K this September.
Right.
From September, I told my mother, I said, listen, this is the plan is, because my mother my nigga, that's my role though. I told her, listen, we're gonna get her every weekend, Christmas, all that. We're gonna do everything. I got my daughter every weekend since September, except for 2 times. One of the times her grandmother came in town. She said, can she stay with my grandmother for the weekend? And the second time her mother came and picked her up and took her to Chuck E. Cheese, but brought her right back. That's the only 2 times I didn't have my daughter. So it's like, you doing it? Are you doing this being spiteful? Like, what are you doing this for?
Well, all I can tell you, and I've been in your situation. I had a baby mama like that. All I can tell you that things do work out in your favor. She didn't have no nigga around, my daughter, but the girl does grow up eventually, and hopefully,
I figured that.
Hopefully, you guys grow. And one day she look back and say, damn, she probably never apologized. She probably never say, I'm sorry. Hopefully she does. But you just keep being that strong, positive person in your daughter's life. And one day just get a group of guys, yo, go up to the house and knock on the door and just speak to the nigga. It's like, yo, I don't want no
I don't know where the nigga, I don't know where he stay. I know where she stay at. I don't know where he stay.
He coming over there eventually, my nigga.
Nah, he can't come over to the mother house. The mother don't like him either. So he don't come over. Like, them being together is a secret. Them being together is a secret because her family tells her he's not good for you and all that shit.
Okay, so you play chess now. What I mean by that is you play the hand. You play the hand.
I got a recital on the 6th of June.
Right.
Now, every recital my daughter had, I couldn't go because I had to work. But this recital, I'm going. Because last
what
recital,
I was gonna say,
they had a Christmas recital. Look, this is what this nigga did. This is how I know he's a coward, right? My mother went to the recital, right? Now, the day before the recital, my baby mother thought I was going because I thought I was going too. But I had to work. So she makes a big argument. Oh, you better stay on the other side of the auditorium. Don't come near me. Stay away from me. And you know what? Honestly, I feel like it's one of 2 things. He tells her to say this shit and she goes with it, or she don't want to meet. She don't want us to meet because on the same token, when they not together on shit, she be trying to fuck with me. And I be
that's
her, I don't want to fuck with you.
Right.
I don't want to fuck with you. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm not going to sit there and show this man like, oh, look what she said. She's going to suck my dick from the back. I ain't going to do that to her. Like, hey, let me meet this man. Like, that shit is crazy. And they had a show, and this nigga, he in the corner smirking at my mother. Right? He's smirking at my mother. Now, my mother's an officer. So it's like, you could try it if you want. You know, my mother tells me, like, if we go up there, don't start nothing. You don't do anything, because it's going to fall back on me. She went up there with her weapon, her badge, all that shit. She went up there. And it's like, he smirked at her, and when she came back and told me, because she was like, oh, I was there, it was a black guy and a pregnant woman that was watching me, and the black guy was asking the pregnant woman where it was such and such at. So I already knew, because I've been in the streets. Oh, they was going to try to jump me when niggas was leaving the recital. I told my mother that. Soon as she laid it out for me, I said, yeah, that's what they were going to try to do. And she said, oh, when I seen her, she looked mad scared and all that. Yeah, because she know all that shit she popping. She know if it comes down to a fist fight, I'm not running from nothing. She knows that.
Right.
She knows that. She knows that.
Right.
She knows that. One thing about me, I'm not running. I'll take her ass with it just to prove a point. She knows that. And it's like you doing that for, like, come on, that shit is crazy. And it's like when we was together, I was totally different. When we was together, I was robbing people, selling weed. I was doing mad extra shit for no reason. And I just, like, one day I got up and I was like, yo, I'm so much better than this guy. Like, I'm so much better than this. Like, I'm running people's houses and shit. I don't live there. I shouldn't be in that motherfucker. I don't live in there. Why am I being in there? And I just, after that day, I was like, I'm gonna get a job. And I started from the bottom. I didn't have no work experience, none of that shit. Now I work at night shift. So it's like, come on, like, this shit is crazy.
So what are your intentions, man? What do you want to do? What do you think you should do? And I'm going to tell you what I think you should do.
What I think I should do is, I don't know why Steve can't help me.
Okay, so I need you to listen to me. When you go to recital, make sure you bring one of your homies with you because you don't want to be in a situation that you walk into and you're not prepared, right?
See, but I'm going with my mother.
You can still have some of your homies meet you there.
Nah, my mother, she good. She good. My mother's an officer. She good. So I'm not worried about that. And I don't want to make a scene in the school because at the end of the day, my daughter still go to that school.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I need you to shut the fuck up now.
Right.
All I'm saying is since your mom's going with you, cool, just be careful. The other thing is you just got to sit back and let this play out. They're not going to be together long.
Nah, they break up all the time. And it's like when I ask her about shut the fuck up. I'm going to shut the fuck up.
You talk one more time, I'll hang up on you. I'm serious. Talk one more time, hang up the motherfucking phone. So my point is, fam, that you do that situation's going to play out, that they'll wind up eventually break it up, and hopefully she'll get her life together. But the most important thing, as of this day, your goal is to work hard, save your money, so you can get custody of your daughter. I don't give a fuck if it takes 3 years, or hopefully this man don't do nothing. You got to get custody of her, so you can have peace of mind, yo. It's your baby. Like I would tear the world up if something happened to my babies. But thank God my kid's mom never got with really another nigga. She's been going dolo for a long time, and I'm cool. So my kids are almost grown. So I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. I just want the best for everybody. But this is what you got to do. These things right here, you got to do. And stop asking me to do. Don't ask me to do no more. He doesn't want to meet you. So stop asking because you're just making the situation worse. You know that you're a gentleman. You know you want to do the right thing. This guy's not like that, so fuck him. Fuck him. If something happens or he does something, then you got to go do what you got to do to go find a nigga. But don't stop asking her, yo, I want to meet him. Why this nigga don't want to meet me? Because that's just adding fuel to the fire. And you got to stop that. On that note, family, I got, you know me, I'm always rolling. I got to take care of some business. But I need you to truly do that. And text me your first and last name. And don't forget the show at Caroline, October 26th, 27th. To the rest of the fans around the world, just check out my Instagram at TK_Kirkland. And if you got a problem out there, whether it's real estate, financial, baby mama drama, niggas ain't shit drama, hit me on my DM. Give me a chance to read it. And I promise I'll hit you back. May God bless you, fam. I wish you the best with this. You hear me?
All right, man.
Okay,
thanks, man.
Remember what I told you. Stay focused. No more kids. And love that young girl. Love her.
All right. Thanks, man.
You're welcome, fam.
This episode of the TK Kirkland Show was produced by Chris Thomas, executively produced by Charlemagne the God. This is an official Loudspeakers Network production. Speakers Network production. Speakers Network production. Speakers Network production. Speakers Network production.